Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss topic 8, lesson 1, the area of parallelograms to find how we can find the area of given parallelogram. So we must know what is the relation or rule that we can use to find the area of parallelogram. But before moving towards the parallelogram, let us first discuss how we can find the area of the square and rectangle. You know, the area of square is if all the four sides are equal. Let me say that the one side length is a. Then if you want to find the area of square, you have a equal to, the capital A stand for the area. The area is equal to a times a. And if you want to find the area of square, you will multiply its length by itself, because we know all the four sides are equal, so you can say a power 2, and you are multiplying the same two lengths. Now the next case that you can find also the area of rectangle. The rectangle is a different types of shape as compared to the square. So if you, for example, we have the length a and we have this width b. The the width is equal to the width right and left side, and top and bottoms are equal. So if you want to find the area of rectangle, you can multiply the area, the length times, and you multiply by its width. So these are the two rules that you discussed already in grade 4 and 5 for the square and the rectangle. But now we have to discuss how we can find the area of parallelogram. So let us first draw the shape for the parallelogram. If you have the two parallel sides, you can see here it's also a four-sided shapes. So now if you want to find the area of this given figure, you will draw a line from the any corners down on the base, this one. So the downside we called it's the base, and this the distance or something, the height between two bases we called its height. And if we know the base and height, we can find the area of parallelogram by multiplying its base with height. If you multiply the base with height, you can see there is no sign between base and height. It's mean they are multiplying. So in all the questions from 1 to 6, we will find the base and we will find the height, and then we will multiply them to find the final answer. Okay, so let's move to our lesson. Question number 1 is, the pattern shows the dimensions of quilt square that Nakida will use to make a quilt. How much blue fabric will she need to make one square? So this figure is actually looking like a square, but we just need to find how much blue fabric. Yani we need to find the area of the blue fabric only. And if we look at the figure, we have different colors, but this one is the blue one. So let me just find what is the base and what is the height to find the area of this parallelogram. Look, this one side and this side, these two sides. This is a parallelogram that I colored with a red pen. Now we need to find what's the base. If you look at this one, this side, this length is given, which is 8.2 inch. And this one side, if I will draw a line here on the other base, this will give us the height, and we can find it. If you look above here, it's given the same length, which is 6.1 inch. So using these two informations, it means one the area can be found by multiplying base and height. So area equal to, we find that there is one side which we find base is 8.2, and then we have multiplying it's by the relay 6.1 that is given above. That's what we call the height. So now we find through using this area relation, area equal to base time height. We are actually multiplying the base and height. So A equal to A stand for area, then multiply base and height. After multiplying, You know how to multiply because we discussed this one in grade 4 and 5. So we will say that the area equal to 50.02, but what will be the square, what will be the unit for this area? You know, area is a two-dimensional. Two-dimensional means we are using two dimensions, either length or width or base or height. So here we are using base and height, two dimensions. So we will say that the inch power, we have the units for dimensions is this base is inch, this length, this height is also inch. So we will say that this one will be inch power 2, which we call the square inch. Okay, so area is a two-dimensional, which power 2. Same question we have here. We will use that the area equal to base and height, a equal to base time height. Now, how we will know that is it a parallelogram or what type of shape? We will look at the figure. In this question, he is asking how many square inch will cover with the white paint. He's just asking about the white one. Even you can see that this figure, the whole figure is looking like a rectangle. But we just need to find us the area for just the white paint. That is the white paint. If I draw the line here, this one is a white paint only. So if you look at this figure, it's look like it's a four-sided, but it's look like the parallelogram. So now if I want to find the area, it mean I have to find its base and height. So if you look at this side, this one, the downside, this one, the base, this you can see down at 72 inches. So base is 72. And now the height between these two lines, the bases, if you look at there, it's given here 8.5 for white paint. This 7 is for the black paint. So for white it's 8.5, which means 8.5. So here I can write down area equal to area that's equal to one side base is given 72, so multiply 72 by 8.5. So when you will multiply the base and height, you will find the answer. As we know that how to multiply the numbers, you already discussed in grade 4 and 5 how you can multiply it. Whenever you will multiply them, you will find that what will be the answer in this case. And you have to keep in mind one thing. Here there is only one decimal. So when you will find the answer, you will put the decimal according to the given decimal. So let us multiply here 72 multiply by 8.5. Okay, this is a decimal. So let us multiply 5 times 2 will be 10 and we write 0. Then 5 times 7 is 35. We write plus 1 will be 36. Okay. Next one we will put the crazy 0 because we are going to multiply by the next number. So here the 0. Then 8 times, now multiply 8 by 2. 8 by times 2 is 16. Again 1 carry up here. Now 8 times 7 is 56 plus 1 will be 57. Okay, now after that we will add all of these numbers. This will become 0. 6 plus 6 will be 12. We have 1 carry on. So 1 and 3 will be 4. 4 plus 7 will be 11. We have 11. Remaining 1. So 5 plus 1 will be 6. Now you can see we have just one decimal here. This one, 8.5. So we will put here after before one digit. So 612.0, but 0 after decimal doesn't include anything. So we will write here a equal to 612, and because it's area, so it's always the power 2. Yani when you will write it, you will say that because one dimension is inch, second is also an inch, so inch time inch will be power 2. Area is always two dimensions, that's why we are writing power 2. But in case of volume, we have three dimensions, so we will write power 3. So these are the two questions. We find the special figure which is mentioned in the questions. You will find the figure and you will work according to it. Okay. All of these shapes are like the parallelogram, and we have to find their base and height, then multiply them. You can easily find the area. Okay, now let us move toward the question number 3 and 4 using the same techniques, but these two questions are a bit different from them. If you look at question number 3 and 4, we have given the shape, but this time he's asking find the missing dimensions. Maybe height is missing, maybe the base is missing. We have to find them using this parallelogram. It's mentioned there. So one thing we are clear here, for the parallelogram we will use the rule that from where we can find the missing dimension is area equal to base time height. This is the rule for the parallelogram, and you can see this figure is also looking like parallelogram. Now let's move toward the question. If you look here, area is given this time, and its unit is power 2. And if you look at this one, it's 4 meter, and you can see the red dotted line mean it's the distance between one base to other. So it means this is height. But if we look at this one, it's only given b. Instead of given its values, we have given just b. So it means the value of b, the base is not given. We will find it, and how we will find? We will write here, as we know that area equal to base time height. We will use this one to find the value for our base. Now area is given down, that is 28 equal to, no base is not given but height is given, which is 4 times b. Okay, so we can write 28 equal to 4 times b. And how I write this one? A is 28. I can find from here. I just put here the values for a. Then b is missing, just b is given, so we write b. And for height we have given it's 4. Now we want to find the base b, but there is a number 4 multiplying with 8, so we will apply the inverse rules to cancel this 4. So we will divide both side by 4. Now this 4 and 4, 4 divided by 4 will give us 1. So b equal to, this b will be equal to 28 divided by 4 will be 7. Okay, after writing that we have to write their unit. This b equal to, we find it's 7, but what 7, like is it because here it's given meter m, here it's given meter power 2, because area is two dimensions, that's why it's power 2, but here it's just meter, height is just, so the base is also just a meter because they are one unit dimensions. If they are two unit dimension, like two dimensional, area is two dimensional, we write power 2, but for base and height they are one dimensional, so we will just write here like that. Same we will do in this question. We will first write, because it's a parallelogram, so we write area is equal to base time height. Again we will write the same thing for area. The value is given, which is 40 inch, 40 inch power 2 equal to, now base, in this case base is given 8 and height is missing, it's just written h. So we need to find the value of h, but to find value of 8, you can see 8 is multiplying with 8, so we will divide both side by 8 to find h. So when you, sorry, this is a mistake here, we will divide both side by 8. So when you divide this side by 8, 8 divided by 8 will be 1. You can easily find the height. So height in this case will be equal to 40 divided by 8 will be 5. But what is the unit? The unit is inch for base, so same will be for the height. We have 5 inch. So these two questions are a bit different. We are using the same rule as the area of parallelogram is equal to base time height. Use this one. Just replace the values what you have given and you can find the missing thing, missing dimension. And it's one dimensional, yani base and heights are one dimensional. Okay. Next, we let us go move toward the question number 5 and 6. Okay, same we are gonna do here. We will first write area equal to base time height. Why I'm writing? Because he's asking you to find the area of the yellow strip, just the yellow one. If you look at the figure, it's a rectangle type, but we just want to find the area of this yellow. Okay, so the area of this yellow is like a parallelogram. So we will find what's the base that is given in this question and what's the height. If you look between between these two blue lines for yellow one, it's given 2 inch. It's mean this is height. So we have given the height is 2 inch. But if we look at this line, which we call the baseline, if we look at this one, there is a number given here that is 6.8 inch. It means this is the base for the given question. So how you will find area? You will write A equal to one thing is given which is 6.8 times. No, height is given 2. So we will multiply it. After multiplying, we have area equal to 8 times 2 is 16 point. It will be 13.6. And we have to write the unit. Unit is inch because area is two-dimensional. So it will be power 2. Okay, area is always two-dimensional. This is the answer for this figure, just for the yellow one. Same we will do in the next question is asking what is the area of parallel, and this is the most easiest question. We write area equal to base time height. After writing that, we will write here that this is equal to base is given it's 11 and the height the distance between two bases is given 9. When you multiply it it's 99. But what is 99? Where is the unit? So it's inch. But for area, we will say that the unit is power 2. Right here, power. This was the whole lesson how to find the area for a given shape, for the given parallelogram. So what's the rule that we use in this lesson is area equal to base time height. Any base is multiplying by height. So if you find two things from the figure, the base and height, the question is gonna very easy for you. So I hope you like it and I hope you will complete your homework. Thank you for listening.